So you want to get started in Tracktion Waveform and you want to create your first beat. I know you do. So I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. We're going to get right into it. Now, this is going to be a beat made from scratch. If you're not sure how to start a new project, you just click new project, type in the name, put where you want to save it at. If you want to use a template, right now I'm just going to use default. And then after that, press create project and you're good to go. I have named this project Beat from Scratch 1. Maybe this will be a series that I can start on here. Now, what you want to do is click on the micro drum sampler and then drag it over. And then you should see this beautiful sampler right here. Now, there is no sounds loaded right now. You can always load your own sounds in, or you can click right here and there are a few that are included. Let's use the micro 808. Okay, sounds pretty good. Down at the bottom, you will notice that there's a metronomic markings right here. If you right click on it, you'll see like a little, it kind of looks like a metronome that goes back and forth, one of the old school ones. So you can set it for a count in. Count in is going to allow you to get 1 bar or 2 bar or 2 beats to help prepare you before you start recording. And then you can also keep the click on. You can do the click during playback, or you can just keep the click on while you're recording. I have it set to playback too as well. You can change the sound, you can change the output, etc., etc. So we should be good to go. And if I do have it set right, I'm gonna press Control and R. Okay. Okay. All right, so I know that I got a signal, and that's the first step. Making sure that you got a signal. If you don't have no signal, you're in a world of trouble. Then I can turn the metronome off if I don't want it. Okay, cool, but that's not exactly what we want to record. Let's slow this tempo down. Tempo is right over here. BPM is set to 120 beats per minute. So we can change that to, let's do 100. All right. Now, some people like to start with their melody first. I work both ways. I kind of work, you know, just depends on how I feel. Like I might want to start with the beat first, or I might start with a bass line. Just depends on whatever comes to me first. So you decide, what do you normally start with? Let me know in the comments. What do you normally start with? Should you start with the melody or should you start with the beat itself? So I'm going to start with the beat first, and then I'll build up from there. All right, let's see what we got. Okay, and then we can go ahead and quantize this, or we can convert it to what's called a step clip. The step clip is going to allow it to be stretched out, like kind of like creating a loop. So I'm going to quantize it to 1/4 of a beat, which is 16 note. And let's hear what that sounds like. Okay, cool. Now, not perfect right now, and then I can work with it, tweak with it later on. I'll press Control S right now to make sure that it's saved. And we can name this track if we want to, rename. Let's name it bass drum clap. All right, let's create a new track now that we got our bass and claps going. And I'm gonna make this track set up for my hats. I'm going to copy, while holding down Control, the micro drum sampler. Copy it to that track as well. All right, and it adds, my hats are right here. And then let's go ahead and set that up for recording. Now I'm going to try to create my melody. Let's play my track. There, but that's fine. Let's record it. When inspiration follows, just you follow it. Okay, all right, save that. I'll probably do some messing around with that again. Let's duplicate this track. Right click, duplicate, or you can do shortcut D and create another track. But I don't want the data, so I'm going to delete that. I just want the oscillator to still be there. All right, let's find something else. Sweet pad. Okay, no, not that. And I'm gonna add a EQ to this other track. Waveform, let's go to effects. Let's go to a DJ filter. Oh, hold on, let's see what that sounds like. See what I can do with that. All right, so what I did was I added the DJ filter and I basically adjust the frequency to move it down to 1000 hertz, and I adjust the Q. So the Q is basically the shape of it, so you can make it where it's more of a pointy peak, or you can make it more rounder, and so that's what I'm kind of doing. And I haven't mixed in all the way, which kind of gives it more of a lo-fi filter for this, so that way it doesn't stand out as much. So and I can bring the volume back up a little bit. Now that I'm listening to it now, I really don't really care for the hi-hat pattern, so I'm going to do a little something different. I'm going to go back, I'm going to delete this, I'm going to go back to track 2, and I'm going to use that same process, but I'm going to do a step. So I'm going to drag this plus sign down here, and I'm going to put it right there on the track, and I'm going to say insert step clip. Now what's cool is I can add another pattern too as well, a variation as they say. And on this variation, maybe I want to take some 16th notes out. Uh-oh. Okay, so now that took it out of everything. Add new variation. There we go. And if I want to do a variation 2, then okay, but I still like the way it is. So that's cool. But let's say on variation 2, I want to add pattern section and in, remove this pattern. Let's see, randomize each step. I want to be able to add some 30-second notes in there, like something like that. So let me figure out how to do that real quick. All right, bear with me, you all, because this is me showing you how to make a beat, but also still keep in mind that I am still learning how to use this DAW, and that's why I'm sharing with you, like real time. Let's see. I found out that in order to get this the way you really needed to, because my problem was I had everything set on 16th notes and I really wanted to add in some 30-second notes. So what I had to do was, let's stretch this out some more. Oh, that's really tiny. Okay. All right, there we go. All right, so originally I was here and I had it set on every step basically, and you can do every step, every other step, every third step, etc., up to the 32 steps rather, and that would space out each step that you put in, if that makes sense, or each clip that you put in. So now I had a way of adding some 30-second notes in, and what I had to do is I had to basically click right here inside where the pattern goes, and that brought up the pattern options, which said step length. So I would set it to 1/8 a beat. Originally it was set to 1/4 of a beat. 1/4 of a beat would be 16th notes, so it means that every beat would be subdivided into 16 notes, but I want them to be subdivided into 30-second notes, so I did 1/8 of a beat, and it just allows me a little bit more opportunity. So now when I do when I put in my pattern, I can have it as 16th notes, but then I can add in some 30-second notes every now and then to sprinkle them in. And so this is what I came up. So I have two variations. I have a variation right here to variation 1, and then I have variation 2. Now you can go to the end of here. You can actually create a new variation if you want it to be different. So, but this is what my hats sound like now. Okay, and it's cool. I was also able to go in and adjust the velocity. And velocity, what it does is it controls basically the overall volume, if you want to say volume, of whatever part it is. So, and maybe some parts on the hats, you don't want them that loud. Some other parts, you want them to accent a little bit more. So I just kind of went in, kind of clicked around a little bit, not really thinking about where I want things at. Just kind of playing around with it. And then once you get it there, you'll notice that some parts, like especially those 30-second notes, are a little louder. And that's okay. And I might bring this one back up. All right. And I'm good with that. Press Control S. All right. Now we're ready to move on. I named this. We got the bass drum, we got the clap, we got the hats, we got the synth lead. We're almost done with this beat, basically. Now, what should I do next? An 808. I know you said that. I heard you. I heard you say something like that. There's some type of bass. All right, so we got the 4 oscillator here already. Let's click on it, see what we got. Smack bass. So right now this is set on square. Let's get it on sine. It's on triangle. Okay, I think I can turn like, maybe I don't want to have. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I don't need all of those on. Sine wave. Okay, toned it down some. All right, what's this? A unison. Unison, we keep it on -1. Pan, that's cool. Square. Okay, frequency wise. Just playing with stuff, you all. Just trying to get. Okay, just an attack. The attack allows it to come in a little later if you adjust it for more, for not more, but for a slower attack means that it's going to come right in. For a faster attack, no, I'm sorry. For a faster attack, you're going to get that transient right away. But for a slower attack, it's going to kind of ease in somewhat. Got sustain. Okay, got my release. Got my decay. Envelope amount. Velocity. Okay, slope. Okay, I can add distortion to it. Delay. Do I want delay on this? Let's try it. Let's mix it. Okay, that's a fourth of a beat. Okay, I don't need it, but okay, let's any reverb. Whew, that's fat. What did it say? Okay, I thought it said something. Ooh. All right, so I'm noticing it's coming through both tracks. We do not want it to come through both tracks. I'm gonna change this one to the impact. Ooh, that's fat. So we're in the B flat. Still trying to find the right pitch though. Okay. I kind of like the way it sounds. Still not quite sure. Let me see. Add the square back. Tuning. -24. Let's play it again. Can you put it on a loop? Yeah. Oh, not loop like that. Let's loop it right there. Uh-oh. So, I mean, I could use that. Still not quite convinced with the way it sounds. Snapshot of it. Well, I think that allows me to do it. Does that allow me to do a snap? Save thumbnail image of plugins UI. Okay, that's just a thumbnail of it. Okay, well, that's cool too as well. Let me look at this other sine wave. Saw. It's like I don't even hear these. again. Nope, too much. I don't like that. See, I wasn't even hearing that at first. I feel like this should be a go longer. How's that reverb? That's like I don't even hear no reverb at all. There we go. I forgot to adjust the settings on this. Slides to it. The way it slides is cool. Let me see. Hold on. What's this? Analog 1, 2. Okay, hold on. Okay, decays. Alright, but the only thing about it is that I'm trying to figure out how to get it to move a little quicker. How do I get it to... I know it's sliding, but I'm like, how do I get it to slide like that? How do I adjust that slide? Is that pitch wheel? Is that what that is? I don't know if that's what that is. Okay, you know what? I don't have a pitch wheel on this one. Oh, hold on. What do I? Is this on? No, this one. Cause it to move like that. Global legato. Okay, I like the reverb though. Just gotta figure out how to do what I wanted to do. Bass drum is cool, just ain't really got no umph to it. So let's do something about that. First of all, let's try to separate these. What I'm gonna do is gonna right click it, and I'm going to click it, duplicate the track, and this time I do want to keep the data. I'm going to open up the MIDI part. This is everything that's on the clap. I don't want the bass drum on this at all. And then I'm gonna take how you highlight, delete row. Cool, I think that's what I meant to do. All right, then go back up here, right? Shoot, if I delete the row on one, does it delete the row on the other one? I think it did. Let me see, hold on, let's see. Okay, hold on. All right, so why do we have, it seems like we got 3 here. All right, let's click on this one. Then let's delete the clap. Okay. Let's see if we did it right. If we did it right, then the bass drum should be here. Yep. Okay. This is without. Okay. So that just cleans it up a little bit more now. Really try my best not to work with any other sounds outside of what's in the waveform right now. And this is just a free version, right? So if you have the pro version, or if you've bought extra plugins, then definitely use those. Or if you have samples, you can use samples too as well. Oh, you know what? I think I'm triggering the other one. Oh, I'm gonna see some. like that. I don't know. Let's record something with it. All right, let's turn the loop off again. Oops, press K. Press L, turns the loop off. Okay. That's not what I meant to do. Try it. Oh, let's do that again. Quantize that. It's gonna be fourth of beat. Uh-oh. Hold on, where does that go? All right, okay. So I could add maybe one more thing to it because I always like chords. Let's add another track. You already know, for oscillator, it's going to be all about the oscillator today. All right, let's see if I can find another thing. So one thing you want to make sure that you keep track of is that every time you create a new track, for some reason, if you notice that when you play, you'll get signal from two different tracks. You don't want that to happen, so I would go to track 7 and set it directly to, hold on, where is it? Okay, there it is. I'm sorry, like how you get to it. Impact LX25 or whatever controller you're using. And if you don't have a controller, you could always use the virtual controller. All right, let's try to see what else we can find in here. Synth works. That's cool, but violin. Effortless. We need a pad of some sort. Crystals, no. Okay, I know we might have some here. Okay. Looks like we're not using the square because that's turned down. Oscillator 3 and 4 off. So we're just using this. Spread. Yeah. Tone is cool. Let's oh, that'd be crazy if I can automate that. Oh, it's so sweet and gentle. Can hardly hear it. It's so soft and gentle. I don't know why I like that. Velocity. All right, let me see what I can do with this. Let's put on loop again. I don't know if I want to put chords to it. I don't know. Nope. You know, I'm keep it simple. I'm sorry. I don't want to put all that stuff in there. Let's just keep it there. All right. So if I was going with this and this was the beat, then that would be it. And then I can go. Let's take this loop. Can I drag like all of these out? All of these are okay. Like can't drag this one out, but that's fine. Now, what I wish this had on it, it doesn't have it on this particular version. But if you have the, oh, I need to have this. Let's sync this. If you have the Pro version, then you will have the option to use the what is it called? The arranger tool. That's what it is. So that arranger tool is not on this particular version, but it's okay because we can get past that. So let's see. Set this up there. So I'm hold down Control. I highlighted all the tracks, and then I'm going to drop them right there. I think that's right. Let's copy it another time right here. Then let's copy it one more time. All right. And then now I can go through and I can actually put a marker here if I wanted to mark this section. And I can say like, oh, I guess this don't have an insert marker part. Add bars and beats marker, add absolute. Yeah, okay, so we can drag that out. Not this, I don't know if this comes in handy or not, but cool. Yep. All right. Then I can rename this on this side where it's called tracks. No, actions, I'm sorry. Is it actions? Oh, markers. Actions, track, then tracks, markers. It's crazy because you can't name it, but anyway, some things that I still are trying to get used to. I know that there's a way to name this. Hold on, add, no. Okay, that's not what I meant to do. You should be able to type into this. Where's that? Search, tracks, actions, files. Nope. Files, actions, edit. There it is. Okay, so you have to click on it, clip, and then it'll go to edit track clip. Then you can type on it, and I can say, let's just say this is, I don't know, the intro, whatever. And then type number, okay, number 1. I could change the color of it. Let's keep it on that color. And then let's go back to markers, and then I can start at 1. Okay, is this it? Yeah. I wouldn't really worry about doing the markers right now, but the markers do come in handy for is like you trying to organize your project. What I wish is that you can click on a marker and it would double click, like it would highlight every single thing that was here. Then that way you can actually just copy and paste it easily. I think I'm gonna start off with this. Let's like drop the, hold on, did we rename all of these? What is this? Is this the bass? Let's hear it. Okay, so that's the bass. I am gonna rename these so I know where everything is. And this is, okay, another synth lead. Synth lead 2. All right. And then we don't have nothing, so we don't need, well, we can use this track later on, but we don't need it right now. I'm gonna drag this track up. So holding left mouse button down, I'm gonna move it up so it's close to that. And I'll move this up. Actually, I'm gonna move it up to the first track. So the bass is all the way up there. All right. So I know I don't want the bass in the beginning, and I don't want the hi-hats in or the bass drum and clap. Or maybe, no, let's take the bass drum out. Leave the clap in. And then let me see which one I want to hear. Okay. Maybe. Let's move this one. They talking about, how I make you wanna, I am coming on, how you make you wanna, how you make you wanna, drop the beat, say, stuff. So now that you have your beat recorded, you're probably wondering, like, how the heck do I actually record vocals in this DAW? I've seen you do the instruments, but I want to record some vocals. Well, there's a video that comes up right after this. Click on it so you can get more information about that. Subscribe for more content. Check it. Subscribe for more content, you all. Waveform Explorer, I'm out.